Tom Tavantry at Premier Trust Advisors. Hope you're doing well and getting closer to the holiday season. Hopefully get some excitement and joy and sort of time off as you sort of reflect on the year. I mean, it's been still another crazy year with COVID and certainly the markets and the economy and a whole host of things that are still creating some uncertainty in this world. So hopefully you've experienced some good things in this year and you're heading into the holiday season, end of year, on a positive note, and some time to relax and step back for a moment to enjoy life even more. And so I just wanted to send you this quick note because just like a lot of people are doing these days, people are stepping back and sort of reflecting on life in general. And kind of what it means. And I certainly have done that for myself, my personal life, as well as for my wealth strategy practice. I've kind of taken a hard look at it to better understand what does it really mean for me in terms of what I'm doing and how I am showing up for others and helping them in the ways that I'm doing. And because of that, I was able to really get the heart of kind of why I'm doing these things. Why have I had this practice, and what I hope the people that are that work with me get and benefit from. And so I've pivoted some of the branding. You'll start seeing some of that, and even changed the name from Premier Trust Advisors to Perennial Pride. And there's a lot of needing behind that around Perennial Pride, and a lot of things that really strike a chord for me personally. But it really centers on two really major areas. And the first one really gets into ownership and empowerment. And this is where my hope is the work that I do and with families or individuals or business owners, it's empowering them to live their best lives, to become the best versions of themselves so they can sort of impact the things that they care most about, right? About ownership, right? And responsibility. And this is where I help people make their decisions that are best for them, and just giving them the right information and critical facts to help them make the best decisions they can. So that's the one. The second piece of this is around legacy and longevity, right? The impact that we do make for others in this world, and we all do that in our own unique ways. How does that sort of continue on for generations to come? Not only our children, grandchildren, and others, but how do we create the ripple effect that will impact as many people as possible while we're on this earth? And how does that happen? And so it's something that certainly is personal to me, and for those that who want that ownership, who are looking for that impact long term, might be a good fit for us to chat. But those are the areas that Perennial Pride is really going to focus heavily on. And as I migrate into 2022, be introducing not only obviously the branding, but the more resources and tools and expertise and materials to help people think through that. And I'm really anxious to share those things and get people's feedback, and hopefully they do help. But they'll be coming sometime in the first quarter of next year, but I just want to give you a heads up that that's coming. So that's all I wanted to share today, and I'm really grateful for so many things in my life, and people, whether clients or people I know and partners, and who I get to interact with. I take great pleasure and so grateful that I have the types of people in my life that I do. And so I'm hoping you do too, and you get to step back from this year and take the good from this year where you can, and think about it for 2022. What are things that you want to improve upon, to accomplish, that moves you forward to whatever goals you have for yourself and your family and your life. And that's all we really can do in this somewhat crazy world, is to control that and focus on where we want to go next, but never forget about what's happening today and the great things that are already here. So have a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year, and I look forward to chatting with you in 2022.